on the alcohol abusers here, and the alcohol abuser said, "Get off my beer, you nasty thing." So he went over and landed on the alcoholic beer, and the alcoholic said, "Spit it out! Spit it out!" Are you ready, honey? Oh, man. All right. Let's give a hand to the grandma from hell.
Grandma from hell. Black metal grandma.
Where's that man that was going to stalk me? You're way behind.
Here I am, baby.
Go, Bobby, go. Y'all give a big round of applause for my little friend over here, Wanda. And rip it up real big for Selena Pink. Just great.
Yeah.
Woo! How's everybody doing?
Good.
Anybody in here from Callahan?
Oh, yeah.
I knew y'all was here. I saw the riding lawnmower. Bumper sticker said, "I knocked up your honor student." You're not in Callahan. I've been to Callahan. Y'all can't have graduate education and sex education on the same day. It makes the donkey too tired. So I went to the cockfights. I didn't know it was chickens. When they said cockfights, I said, "Hot damn, what a party. Let me in. Stir my drink, young man, and don't use your hands." I don't think we need to do this comedy. I think y'all ought to get in our cars and go tell your group shit in the road commissioner's yard. He's got all this stuff tore up so bad. Y'all not going to be able to drive a car pretty soon. If you keep misbehaving, he's going to fix you where you can't walk. Before we go take that group shit, we'll stop by Taco Bell and eat some big burritos. You talk about little farts rolled up in dough.
Oh, yes.
My asshole blew off like a hubcap. I could shit through a screen and never touch a wire. Thank y'all for sparing no expense to decorate this stage. That may have been a government project. Put out on a bid. But I like this stage. Right here, they got a little breeze blowing. It's like they got me in a twat cooler. I like it. Blows out a bone snout to wonder clam. Let me see that camera. I've got to get a few pictures from up here. Surgery a few months ago. Before they took me to surgery, I put a glass eye in my cooter. I couldn't make it wink or nothing. I just had it in there looking back. I put a contact lens on it so I could see what's coming. I love my gynecologist, Lord, I love him to death. He's old, he got palsy.
Michael J. Fox.
I get 3 or 4 pap smears a month.
You think?
I don't smell bad or nothing.
That's the harmonica players.
Oh, the harmonica. Every cat in town will follow you around tomorrow. Just in case y'all sitting out there wondering, I don't think you are. If you are, I'm married. And I don't think that matters. Y'all don't look like you're thinking about rushing the stage and having my clothes on. Putting hickeys on my body. Of course, if you want to, I won't hold you off. I am now living with fool number 3. My first husband died from food poisoning. He ate some mushrooms that were poisoned and he just farted and fell over dead. My second husband died from below the head. He wouldn't eat his mushrooms. Y'all could see my third husband, he ain't never gonna die. Rat poison agrees with him. It don't even give him indigestion. Somewhere along the line, by the time I latched on to fool number 3, my reputation must have got out. Fool's mother put a funeral flag on the front of the car and drove with the lights on to our wedding. She was pissed. But I wanted to have the wedding in the nude so I could see who was the best man. And just as soon as we got married, the first thing Bill wanted to do was make love with the lights on. I told him to shut up and close the truck door. Shut that truck door, Joe. That'll turn the lights off. And we went off on our honeymoon. Lord, I can remember this just like it was yesterday. First thing Fool said, honey, am I the first person you ever went to bed with? So I said, well, hell, you might have been. I've always thought you looked a little familiar. I bought me a nightgown with fur around the bottom just so I could keep my neck warm. Golly, y'all sharper than a big dog. Nobody in Georgia ever caught that joke. When I was getting into my gown, Boo was pulling off his clothes. He pulled off his shoes and socks first. I said, Boo, that is the worst looking toe I've ever seen. What happened to your toe? Well, when I was a little kid, I had the polio and it messed up my toe. You mean you had polio? No, I had the polio and it messed up my toe. Then he pulled off his pants and I said, what happened to your knee? He said, I had the measles. Measles, my fat ass. Did you have the measles? No, I had the measles and it messed up my knee. Then he pulled off his shorts and I said, well, whoop-de-doo, you had the smallpox too. She don't even want to touch it. She said, it don't smell bad.
I'll take that. What do you got? We got hot dogs with chili cheese. We got nachos, $2 at $2. The hot dogs are $1. We got Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper, 75 cents.
Y'all know I'm from Tennessee, so you must know I didn't know much.
Dr. Pepper.
Couldn't tell whether it had the smallpox or the diphtheria. I knew right away it didn't look like a war injury. I took one look and said, this won't take long, did it? Didn't take me long to figure out whoever said those things means a lot full of shit. What'd you say? You said you'd like to get in my panties. What the hell for? I've already got one asshole in there. You might not know how I am. I'm like a tornado. When I come, I'm wet, and when I leave, I'm taking a trailer. I had to get me a drink of my water. I've had a little cold, a little throat in my throat, and been taking up X-Lax for it. X-Lax don't help my cold. Just makes me concentrate on not coughing while I do my show. Y'all better be glad. About far don't blow the ice out of that glass. Not to mention the fact I can breastfeed you from right here. I want you all to give it up one more time for Wanda, our hostess there. And for Linda Pink and the band. Hi, baby, how you doing?
There you go, Mike.
You got anything to serve on that?
I'm taking orders.
Oh, he's taking orders. Y'all want anything? Does anybody want anything? Going once, Going twice, but there ain't nobody going or nothing. Rose sitting over there. Rose, you little skinny bitch. I wear tampons bigger than you. And she ain't got no titties.
You're evil.
She can put her bra on backwards and it'll fit. How much a little train bras cost now? About $12 for a doll? My bras are 44 long. And my cup is a Stanley. I can put my titties in my pocket just to keep them warm. That shit ain't funny. I'm talking back pocket. Got me a tattoo on my chest. Says, in case of a party, this side up. Got that chest of drawers disease. My chest done fell down into my drawer. Shit, I'm on to something now. I bought me one of these little new Western bras. One that rounds them up and heads them out. Rose, don't you try this shit at home. Because it won't work for you. But as old as I am, if I go blind, I can use my titties for curve features. And I think I'm going to start practicing that just because I know y'all's cops will like it. It don't matter where I'm going to or coming from. If I cross into a Georgia state line, my God, I've become a Barney Fife magnet. Them fuckers come out of the woodworks. I'm rocking along, crossed into Florida. Here come Barney. I didn't stop. Hit that accelerator, went on 10, 20, well, maybe even 30 more miles. Barney's on my ass. I finally stopped, and he jumped out and run up there and said, "Why didn't you stop?" Cause my husband went off with a cop last week, and I thought you was bringing his ass back. You know why I stopped you? So it won't be so windy when we talk. He said, "You're doing more than 80 miles an hour." I said, "That's a damn lie. I ain't even been in Florida for a whole hour." Barney took my driver's license. He said, "Lady, do you have any moving violations or warrants you want to tell me about?" I said, "Well, no, I've had some that was pretty damn memorable. None that I classed as outstanding." I said, "Barney, I do know why you stopped me. You want to sell me some tickets to the policeman's ball?" He said, "I'm a Florida state trooper and we don't have balls." I called him a pussy. Jail's not that bad. Spent 3 nights right around here somewhere in the Duval County Jail. They cooked me 3 meals a day and done my laundry. Nobody ever done that for me before. I was smitten. Worked this little comedy club and they didn't pay us, so I robbed them. And that's not a joke, it's the truth. Only bad thing about being in jail, I had to wear that orange jumpsuit. I don't look good in orange, that's why I'm not working at Hooters tonight. Somebody told the bartender to dial 911. She said, there ain't no 11 on my phone. She must have been the valedictorian from Callahan. Could I get a mustache ride right after the show?
For $1.
Everything's $1. I want to know who raised the price.
Wanda.
Wanda! I'm riding with her. I'll take care of her ass on the way home. For $1. So, I'm sitting in this little jail cell. Everything I needed was real close to me. I could sit on the toilet, take a shit, trim my toenails, comb my hair, make up my bed, and talk to 12 of my close neighbors at the same time. Big guards, I mean big guards. They had a little mustache across their upper lip, and the men looked just like them. Not that I care who's gay and who's not, that don't bother me. I have gay friends and gay neighbors, and I work in gay clubs. What bothers me about the gays, and I don't mind saying it, pisses me off. I feel like if they can suck a dick and get a parade on national television, I ought to get something. Wanda ought to have her own national holiday. Look at the jewelry she's got on. You know she gives blowjobs. She's pulling that jewelry off. Well, what are you doing with an orange shirt on? The last time you was here, you had on a yellow shirt. I told you, I'd ride you like a plastic pony out in front of Walmart. Not only that, I'd stretch your little ears out. I'd have you crying for your mama. Mama, this big fat lady's hurt my pee-pee. I slept with little fellas like you would lie to me. I had a tattoo of a ruler put right inside of my thigh. Come here, Sonny. I don't care how old you are, but you must measure from here to here to ride the silver pony. That's not the only tattoo I got. If y'all won't tell anybody, it'll never leave this room. My lips are sealed. On the inside of my other leg, right on my thigh, got a tattoo of a little seashell. You look real close, you can smell the ocean. Me and Boo was not too awfully far from here. I don't know where we was. We was on Interstate 4 that runs east and west. And we kept seeing the name of this town come up. It starts with a T and it's about this long. It's Stonehill, Molasses or some shit like that. We got there and stopped for lunch. Boo said to the waitress, he said, I want you to say the name of this place and say it real slow so we'll be able to pronounce it. She said, Wall, I said, Boo, rub my bottom and make a wish, and other California graduates done get the big one. I was working with an old boy from Chattanooga by the name of Gary Bennett. He quit because he said he didn't want to work with me anymore. And we were in Columbus, Ohio. And we did 3 shows on Saturday night, and I guess y'all know, my ass was dragging. He said, let's go find something to eat so we can sleep late tomorrow morning. I said, all right. So we drove for 50 miles. Finally found a Waffle House and went in. The cook and one waitress was there, and we went over and sat down in the booth, and the waitress waddled over there and said, did y'all come in here to eat? Gary said, no, I just come in here for the women. Get that picture of syrup and jump up here on this table. I'm going to show you what's scattered, covered, and smothered all We had to get out of there. And I wanted to kill Gary because I was hungry. So we drove and drove and drove, and finally we saw a little restaurant that said open 24 hours. So we started in. She said, we're closed. Gary said, the sign says open 24 hours. She said, not in a row. So we left there. I still wanted to kill Gary. For more than that, he'd done enough. So, I want to tell y'all this real dirty joke. Is everybody all right with it? And if you're not, fuck you. There was this man from Callahan.
Gone.
And he went home from work, caught his wife in a bed with another man. He was pissed. So he called up 3 of his close friends to come and watch. And they went over there real quick. To get down to they promptly got subpoenaed for divorce court and get down to the county seat, wherever the hell it is, we don't know. And the judge knows they're low-life rednecks from Callahan. He said, I don't want any filthy language in this courtroom. Do y'all hear me? And they said, yes, they did. But the first man on stand said, what did you say? He said, I saw his wife and another man fucking. Judge said, I'm going to fine you $10 for contempt of court. Yet the next man says, what'd you say? And you better not say nothing nasty. He said, okay, I won't. Said, what'd you see? He said, I saw his wife and another man in their bedroom, on their bed. It was their house, their address, and they're fucking. Judge said, I'm gonna fine you $10 for contempt of court. The third man says, you better not say nothing nasty. He said, okay. Said, tell the court what you saw. He said, I saw 10 toes up and 10 toes down, two little balls wiggling around, one dick going out, and then if that ain't fucking fine, me too. I've been watching you. Ever since I sat on there on this stool, you've been trying to shoot my squirrel. See him? He's I told you I'm from Tennessee. You must know it's a law. You shoot it, you eat it. My cooter's not a pretty sight. Looks like buckwheat on a bad hair day. Many men have looked and survived. I'm lying. That's Bermuda Triangle. Fleets men are never been heard from again. You remind me of my brother. He was so ugly. When he was born, Mama born, baby to have pictures made. That's ugly, ain't it? We carried him around upside down for about 3 days. Thought he just had one eye. Shut up. Wanda, you all right?
I reckon.
You better get that jewelry before somebody buys it for $1. You get some more? Yeah. I went in this gynecologist office and there were one of them women, big, fat, and pregnant, and I said, my God, the world's coming to an end. I said, it's something in the water. I said, something in the water, my ass. It's something in the air, y'all's feet. My neighbors are pretty old. They're as old as I am, if not a little older. And they went to the emergency room at the same time. Their daughter went out there to see what's wrong with them. Got up there and she said, what are y'all out here for? My father said, sex. She said, y'all are too old to have sex. My mother said, well, we were doing it by the church bell. It was in on the ding and out on the dome. And that popsicle truck hadn't come down the street. The same couple come down here and checked into a motel and decided to take a little cruise for about 3 days. And so they left some of their stuff at the motel so they wouldn't have to take everything, just paid the rent. Get on that ship. The woman says, honey, I forgot my hearing aid. He said, I can't do nothing about it, just do it the best you can. They go on and get ready to go to bed that night, and they got these stacking bunks. So he said, up or down. She said, well, he jerked off all her clothes and jerked off all his clothes and gave him a royal fucking. He thought, God, I love this. I'm going to try this at home. So they get back home, got ready to go to bed. That is the harmonica player. He wants that camera. See if it smells bad. They get ready to go to bed, and he says, up or down? She said, huh? He said, well, on that cruise ship, when I said up or down, you turned into a nymphomaniac, and I thought I'd try it home. But she said, oh my God, I thought you said fuck or drown. love coming down here. Other than y'all's cops. I get along real well. And usually everywhere else, you know, over here, like Tennessee and Georgia and anywhere, I can hook into a service station and do whatever they allow me to do. But not in Florida. I didn't need anything for my car, so I drove around where the ladies' room is, and it's locked. So I walked around front and said, "Could I please have the key to the ladies' room?" And a very nice young man scratched his head and said, "You getting gas?" I said, "Well, it feels like I just need to pee." You'll let me have that key when I bring it back. I'll be more than happy to discuss any part I've done. He thought I was going to steal his key. He had it on a 20-pound block of wood hooked onto a log chain. I took it back and said, "It's a good thing I didn't get gas." I was shitting my britches and kept dragging this thing around the corner. Of course, I'm a smart ass. I rubbed a chocolate bar on it and told him he was out of toilet paper. Do we have the Gator fans in here? Yeah! Well, what do the rest of you like? The Bulldogs. The Georgia Bulldogs.
Anything but Gators.
Go Gators!
U of M.
Already gone.
Arkansas.
Can anybody translate the trailer? Two football players. One was a Gator and one was a Georgia Bulldog. Was on Johnny Carson. Johnny said, "Boys, y'all have always had a lot of competitive team spirit at your school and on your football field, and I don't want to die on my show." He said, "Everybody sometime or other served Timbuktu. And I'm going to give a really good prize to the one of you that can give me the best little poem using the word Timbuktu." And just like on the field, they flipped the coin, and Bulldog lost. He had to go first. God, he was dressed up, had on him a suit and a white shirt and tie, had his hair all styled, and he looked real festal. He stood up and said, "Our ship set sail on the western shore. We thought this land we'd see no more. The sky was a glorious shade of blue. Our destination was Timbuktu." Well, the crowd went at it. They whistled and hollered and threw caps up in the air. Said, "Johnny, give him the prize. Can't no Bulldog, can't no Gator beat that. Can't nobody in all of Florida beat that." Johnny looked over at the Gator, and he was real country. Had on his Levi jeans and his Walmart shirt. And he was country. But he said, "It's your turn. If you want to try, go right ahead." So the Gator stood up and said, "Me and Tim a camping went. We took 3 girls into our tent. Since they was 3 and we was 2, I loved one and Tim loved 2. Y'all have children? Yeah. Well, if everybody don't have any, I've got 3 you can have. They ain't y'all ain't taking in no children? What are you doing?
Squirrel shot.
Trying to get under your skirt.
If it's a red light on, put it on the front porch. Everything's $1. you gonna work tomorrow? No, I ain't gonna work. You want me to do anything with that? I could do some real cute things with it. May make the light go out. My closing bit is a country song. I've got my gall to try to sing in front of Celinda Pink. I couldn't carry a tune at gunpoint. Damn, if I don't pee through more hair than you got on top of your head. They may be twins, they're both parted in the middle. And your ears do need stretching out. Everything's $1. Hit that button, baby.
Play button.
We've all got big hoots from granny right down to your dad. And when gravity bites, we give all our might to try to hold them big titties back. Now all through my youth, I strapped it up too, but now that I'm 78, honey, I'm telling you that when you're my age too, you'll know why I complain. 'Cause I got nipples in low places, and it burns when I pace and I lose away. But I'll be okay. Now I'm not big on social places. When I walk through sand, I leave nipple traces. Oh, I got nipples in low places.
Good night, everybody. May you have wonderful lives. I love you so much.
You so nasty. I love it, little woman. Yes.